What up, gents? Welcome to the Sensational Gent. I am your host, Sean C. And tonight we are going to talk about me leaving the United States and moving here to El Centro, Cancun, Mexico. So I am here, just got here yesterday. So we are going to talk about everything that happened in the last 24 hours, things that I've noticed, things that I thought were funny. It was a long day, so we have a lot to cover and discuss. I am also going to answer your questions, anything that you have about what I've dealt with in the last 24 hours. And hopefully we can have a little fun with it. Because there's a lot of little things that's happened and popped up that I've noticed. And it might seem innocuous to some people. For me, I'm like, this is just, I don't know, like, it just blows my mind. We'll talk about it all here in the wash, okay? So let me also say, this channel has now met all the requirements for monetization. It is monetized now. They approved me, so that happened like a week ago or so. A week and a half ago, I think. Or was that Friday? I can't remember. All the days are starting to blur. But the point is, the channel is monetized. I want to thank every one of you gents out there for your contributions to watching the channel, the people that have contributed to the channel, people that have lent their voices to the channel, everything to try to make this thing better. And I will tell you right now, there's some growing pains of me filming and stuff because, first of all, I don't know my surroundings. I don't want to just hold the cameras out. And that is, you know, like, so you gotta kind of feel out how I do this. Being here in Mexico, also I'm not trying to be like get robbed or anything like that. So again, be patient with my content at this moment. I'm trying to get the best content I can. Sometimes I'm going to hear me do voiceovers, and part of that is, like I said, part of it is for me to learn. Part of it is my safety. Part of it is until I get comfortable. And so when I am, I'm echoing. Okay, let's try to find out what that is. Well, you know what? I think the reason why I'm echoing is because of the way this room is set up. Like, I just heard myself and you hear the echo because it's only that mic is going. That should be it. So if I'm echoing, you know what? Let me try something. Hold on. Okay. Tell me if that's a little bit better. I don't know if that's helping or anything. It might be echoing because I also brought in my laptop on the stream and I don't think I muted the volume on it. So what's happened is my camera here and then my laptop were picking it up. So hopefully the echoing is gone. So again, when you come in, wipe your feet off, hit that like button so other people can find it. And if you are not a subscriber and this is your first time to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon notification next to it so you don't miss any future content here on TSG. And the things that we're going to be doing here going forward on TSG is now I am living in Cancun, Mexico, in El Centro, in the center of Cancun, Mexico. And it's just a lot, right? Like, so I'm right here. I'm going to be filming my experiences and the things that I see. And it's just a lot of little interesting things, even me trying to just acclimate to Spanish full time, especially living in the center of Cancun, right? We're going to talk about all those things here in a minute. Now, we're at the part of the show right now where I give shout outs because I cannot do this channel without you guys. It is the gents that have brought the channel to where it is now, to that, it's also monetized now, right? So all these good things, you guys have contributed so greatly. And I look forward I look forward to bringing you again so much more stuff, okay? And then I just realized, I'm so off because I'm doing this that I'm so off. I haven't even set all the stuff up. But the next thing that we do here is shout out people. I want to shout out everybody that's here in the chat because you guys make the channel. So Dave and Kathy Hyde, make sure you check out their channel. They have an excellent channel. I love the travel and adventures that they do, and I know that you're going to love it too. So make sure you get over to their channel at some point and subscribe to them. Okay. Hey, Sean, love seeing you made the move. Watch out for those critters climbing the trees, though. Hey, Dave, we're going to get to that. If you watched today's video, I put out a video about a few hours ago. I don't even know the time difference right now. Yeah, it was about 3 hours ago. I put out a video, and I was outside, and shame on me, but I was having a cigarette, and I looked over, and a pair of eyes was staring at me, and I was just like, we'll get to that. We'll get to all of that. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all about my whole day. I'm going to explain to y'all the little things I saw, we're going to talk about all of it. And then I'm going to field your questions, any questions that you might have about my experiences. We're going to talk about it right here tonight. So I'm hoping this is a more loose live stream and that you guys can appreciate. I am Sean C. Welcome to the Simsational Gent. If you just came in, make sure you hit that like button so other people can see the live stream, and consider subscribing to the channel, where I'm going to be here living in Mexico for the next foreseeable future. And I would like for you guys to be a part of it. We're still going to be talking about the old content, but for now, I'm going to bring it to more about what I'm doing here and the things that I experience here. So I hope you'll take that journey with me, okay? So let's get back to the comments. What was the critter? It looked like a possum or something. It was really weird. It looked like a possum, but it was about the size of like a large rat or something. And yeah, I mean, it was climbing up, and it had no fear of me whatsoever. Okay, we already addressed the echoing. We have a friend of mine here, Eleanor elaborates. Thank you, Eleanor, for being here. Hope school is going well for you. Well, you said that you were working on your internship, so hopefully that's going well for you. Okay. And then we got my boy Neil. I have a story to tell. That's my boy right there. Make sure you guys check out his channel. He's doing money makers. He's doing encouraging words. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff over in his channel. Subscribe to his channel. Support the brother there. And thank you, Neil, for being here. I appreciate you, brother. And then we got some hellos. And then we have On Track, man. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate having you here right now. How come my like doesn't show? I can't answer that. Sometimes sometimes when you hit the like button, it doesn't update it right away. But if you hit the like button, I promise you it's there. Okay, but I appreciate it. Thank you for liking that. We're trying to get more people in the live stream. Can only do that if you guys hit the like button. Okay, if you guys hit the like button, continue participating in the chat. It actually helps the algorithm so we can get more people in here. Plus, like I said, I want it to be kind of fun tonight. Y'all, like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all everything that I've gone through in the past day, and then you guys can ask me questions. We can laugh and have fun on my expense, because some of it is on my expense, okay? There's some hellos going on in the chat. And then we have my friend Lucy from Brick Girls Go Stateside. Make sure you go check out their channel. It's her and her mom, Lucy, Julie. They have a great channel together talking about the difference between British culture and American culture and everything in between. I know you'll like it. It's a fun channel. Subscribe. Thank you for being here, Lucy. I appreciate it. Now that Lucy's in the house, I can go ahead, before I finish up the chat. Drink of the evening, okay? I have no ice in this apartment, so I keep it in a little mini fridge. So this is vodka. We're going to talk about the vodka here in a little bit. And this is a Red Bull, and it's also a cranberry juice. So I got like a quart of cranberry juice. We're going to talk about all that here coming up, but it is kind of tasty. I'm going to talk about all that coming up. I have a lot to talk about tonight. Okay. We got some hellos and some talks, some cross talks. Oh, my lights aren't showing. Okay, yeah, I think I hit the option not to show the lights. That's why. Sorry about that. But still hit the like button, but it doesn't show the numbers. Sorry about that. Now I remember. Sorry about that. Thank you for being here, though. Appreciate you. Yeah, I hit the likes. My bad. I got some cross talks. All right. Also, we have my friend Wanda in the chat, Mr. Michi. Make sure you go check out her channel. It's a great family channel, great topics. The other night, we were on live with her, and Wanda asked some pretty good questions about relationships. And it's some good questions to have. It was, I think the chat was pretty lively because it wasn't everybody agreeing, but I think we were able to agree to disagree, but you got to see different perspectives. And I think that's what we try to do here on this channel too, right? Just to be able to talk about these things and get them out in the open. Wanda, thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. Okay. Did I miss something? Okay. Eleanor got some great news tonight. Lucy says, I don't know if I've said this. I'm loving the background, Sean. Thank you very much. I made sure I actually left some equipment in my mom's house. So I left the green screen. Didn't mean it mattered to bring the green screen because I have excellent lighting, or I have the ability to do lighting. And then the room comes with this. One of the videos I'm going to make here in the next day or so is give you guys a tour of the apartment. So it'll be a quick video so I can show you guys, from where you come in and just all the little stuff, even to where the possum was looking at me at the gate. And once I show you that, especially in the daytime, I want to show y'all in the daytime what outside looks like so you can understand there's so many creatures out there. I mean, like when I go outside and chill, there's a lizard and he's there. I scared him off a little bit ago, but he just sits there and watches. Big lizard too. And we just sit there and look at each other. I don't know, it's weird. But thank you very much, Lucy. I appreciate the compliment. Everybody doing the hellos. Dave said, tequila, you're in Mexico now. Yeah, you're right, but I'm gonna save the tequila for when I decide to go out, and I'm not going out for a minute. I have some work to do. Okay, I got to get used to. I'm a little slow on my production skills right now. So, all right. And then Neil says to everyone, sorry driving. Thank you, Neil. If you just listening, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you being here. And then hopefully get a couple chuckles at my expense when I talk about some of the things that I've noticed since I've been here in the last day. But I want you to be safe. So, and I also try to do this such that it comes off like let's say you can't watch it one night. I try to do the live stream such that if you hear it, I don't try to do too much dead air. I try to keep talking so it's more like a podcast, something that you can listen to while you're in your car, listen to while you're cooking. I mean, I do that too with other people's live stream, right? I'll sit there and just listen to it. Just a little bit ago, the Saints live stream that I get on, I do that all the time. I'll be cutting my hair listening to the Saints live stream. And it's perfect because my hair takes an hour or so to cut. And I'm listening to the podcast while I'm doing it. So that's what I try to make this to be like, and I hope you guys appreciate that aspect of the show. Lucy says, Sean, I have vodka cranberry too. Woo-hoo. I be bouncing off the walls. Well, Lucy, I'm actually running off of minimal sleep, even though I stayed up. We'll talk about my sleep, but I needed the Red Bull. Not that I'm really tired, but I can feel it kind of the onset of it coming on. And then honestly, I want enough energy after I do the live stream that I can edit tomorrow's video. And we're gonna talk about. I'm moving up something in the production. I'm moving out I just went and had dinner, and I'm moving that up because I want you guys to see the little place that I found. I apologize because I didn't get the best footage because there were people there eating. My español is un poquito, so I'm still working on it and stuff like that. So I didn't want to just be in people's face with a camera. But I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Before I get back to the chat, let me do something real quick. We'll switch it over to that one. And then we'll get back to you guys' comments. But of course, Lucy, I respect that you got your vodka cran, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see the apartment. I'm so happy for you. So listen, really, those two videos are pretty quick. Like tonight, I'll work on the Eleanor. Tonight, I'll work on the food place that I just ate at right around the corner, and then I want to be able to go back outside during the daytime and catch this apartment better. And plus, I have stuff laid out everywhere. So before I go ahead and put this apartment on a video, I need to straighten up a little bit, okay? So once we do that, then I'll put it on there. If you're just coming into the live stream, thank you for being here. Welcome to the Sensational Gent. I am your host, Sean C. Hit that like button so that other people can find this content and they can experience what I experienced in the last 24 hours, plus all the other great content we have on this channel that I know you'll like. So thank you very much for being here, everyone. So yeah, I can't wait to show you the apartment too, Eleanor. I'll try to have, so tomorrow maybe 2 videos if I can help it. If not, the apartment tour and how much I pay and all these different things, I'll put that out for Friday's video if I don't get it out by tomorrow. So look forward to those 2 videos coming out. Those are going to be the next 2, and then I'll probably have another. I have enough content where I could pretty much do something every day. It's ridiculous, right? Then you got my boy T-Mac in the house. What up? What up? What up? T-Mac, thank you for being here. One of my most loyal supporters. I appreciate you being here, brother. I hope everything's going well. I hope you all and everyone out there had a great hump day. I didn't get out too much today. I only got something to eat. I was editing video today. I was still a little tired because I woke up like 3:30 a.m. and I've been up ever since. So I'm going to be tired again. But at least I think what's going to happen is my sleep is going to fall into a normal pattern, because really living here, I'm not going to be out at night and stuff like that. So I need to be able to get up early in the morning and start walking around and exploring my surroundings. And so I need to get an early start to do that. And I want to be able to do that because there's a lot of great places around, especially with me living in the center. And for the most part, I can catch a taxi and stuff, but I need to walk, right? Because my belly was getting up out there. Okay. How were the grits, Lucy? Lucy, hold up. Man, if y'all don't know, y'all got to go check out Brick Girls Go Stateside. So Brick Girls Go Stateside went to try grits for the first time. And I swear, when I seen them grits in that bowl before y'all even put it to y'all lips, all right, I literally face palmed myself, and I hit myself in the face with a face palm. And let me tell you why, y'all, because those grits were terrible, okay? Those grits, if you don't ever love grits, I could totally understand. Because the way you had them grits was the absolute worst way you could have grits. Now, there's my boy, Richie Mack from Zoom to Thailand. Check him out. Richie Mack, girl make grits. He taught her how to make grits. Them grits look creamy, okay? Got the butter on there and stuff, a little salt, a little pepper, okay? His grits look right. If you go watch Brick Girls Go Stateside, them grits were jacked up. Them grits look like they could have done drywall with them grits, okay? So, oh, I envy you, bro. You may never move back. I don't know, man. I mean, I got to come back, man, to see. But as far as move back, I don't know about all that. I mean, that, like, again, I'm just evaluating, take things day by day. You know what I mean? So far, though, I will tell y'all before talking about all the stuff I have to talk about, I'm settling in, and we'll talk about all that stuff. Dave said Lucy shouldn't be making grits. I want to second that motion that Lucy should not be making grits. Those are terrible. Or Julie. None of y'all should be making grits, okay? Y'all need to go get a professional. Y'all need to go down south, okay? Down, not west south, south, okay? SOUF, south. And go get some grits, okay? The ones that take like 30 minutes to make, okay? Lucy says, haha, oh my God, the grits were an experience. I mean, y'all found every way to mess up grits. I just, it's the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life, okay? Eleanor says, I watched that at Brick Girls Go Stateside. Quality content right there. They didn't look like the ones my parents make. Yeah, because they weren't, okay? They pretty much looked like it was just box grits, or even the ones, the instant grits. They had instant grits. That was the mistake right there. You're gonna try grits for the first time, that thing should take you at a minimum 20 minutes to cook your grits, okay? Oh, T-Mac, me too, bro. Southerners know grits. It's an art. Absolutely, man. You don't give somebody, if you're trying to introduce grits to somebody, you don't introduce grits to them out of a box or the instant. You just don't, okay? A Southerner, you might get away with it because we know how to jazz it up and everything, and we know the texture, so we good. But you can't give it to somebody who never had a grit before. Kiva, I want to give a shout out. This is my girl right here. We grew up together. We go back like 4 flats in a Cadillac. And Kiva says, glad you made it safely. Thank you very much. I will tell you, I didn't feel like I made it safely because by the time the day was over, I had been up for 27 hours. I couldn't believe it. Okay. And then we're all laughing at Lucy's grits. Okay. Hold on. I missed the comment. We have promised to do the video again with someone who knows how to cook grits. Make a special trip to the South if we need to. Can I say this? The fact that we talking so much about the grits means that that video was a complete success because it's funny. It is hilarious. I'm telling y'all that now. I am telling y'all, them grits was nothing nice. Look, we've been joking around here, but I want to get into the topic. I know you guys want to hear about the experience and stuff like that. And I'm going to start it off with just a quick little background. You guys that have been here kind of know, but I'll go into some more things too. But obviously, we're talking about that I left the United States and I moved to Cancun, Mexico, and I live here now. And so, I mean, I think it's appropriate to start out, especially for people that don't know the channel, is why I left the United States, okay? I accidentally hit that button again. I am so sorry, you guys. So, why I left the United States. Before I get there, let me take Kiva's comment real quick. If they come to Florida, I will make them some grits. There you go. Invitation, challenge accepted. Kiva said, I'm gonna make y'all some grits. Y'all can't be eating no grainy grits, okay? And there's so many things you can do with grits. My mom makes these like sauteed shrimp and grits, and you wouldn't think shrimp and grits go together, but shrimp and grits shrimp and grits go together. Man, that was a tongue twister, okay? And then T-Mac says, haha, they look like cement dry. They couldn't get the stir right. Man, if y'all watching this channel, you're like, man, I want to hear about you and out of the country. Listen, you got to laugh at this grit story. That's why I say go check out these other content creators. You're going to really appreciate this. Okay? But back to what I was saying, okay? Let me bring the banner up. Okay. So again, why I left the United States. And listen, a lot of people on this channel, I know there's a lot of men on this channel that talk about getting their passport and leaving, for other reasons. I mean, I know they want to go see other places, but they talk about it in terms of, meeting people or maybe potentially meeting someone that will show them kindness, empathy, feminine, agreeable, all these things that we talk about on the channel before. But I left for different reasons. My senior book, which I show it all the time on the channel. We talk about this all the time. But at the age of 17, I wrote down, hold up, I just saw something. Give me one moment. Un momento, por favor. Okay? So I had this in my head that at the age of 17, I really couldn't understand retirement. I've watched so many people get old and then they retire. And I'm like, well, you get old, you've been working your whole life, you get old, and then you retire. And some people live a great life in retirement. They'll go on trips together, and they'll go all over the place. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm already having back issues at this age. So I can't even imagine being retirement age, and now I'm trying to travel to these other countries. Plus, if you've gone that many years and you haven't taken the time to like leave the country and stay out of it a significant period of time, not everyone has the courage to be able to leave the country and just go and do stuff. And the other thing is, I along with not seeing how people work till death pretty much, I just didn't understand. I just couldn't see the mindset once you've worked a job for so long and now you're totally out to pastor and now you're expected just to up and leave and go to another country. You're going to have cognitive dissonance about leaving after that much time. I see it with my own mother. You know, now she's seeing me out here and she's like, oh man, maybe I really should, think about it. And I said, yeah, you should. If you have your retirement, leave, go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. You only have one life. Let me get to the chat real quick and I'll finish this conversation. Lucy says, haha, thanks, Kiva. If we ever make it to Florida one day, I'll take you up on it. Definitely want to take her up on it. And if y'all don't know who this gentleman is, brother, that is my brother there. Thank you for making it to the live stream, brother. That is my brother. I love him. He down in Florida too. So I don't know. Hey, Cuddy, you know how to cook grits, man? What's your grits like? You making them grits over there, bro? Let me know down in the chat. If you just coming into here, make sure that you do me a quick favor, okay? I need for you guys to go ahead and hit that like button down below. Let's get some more people in the conversation. I promise you I have a lot to talk about and you guys are going to want to hear it. Also consider subscribing if you're not a subscriber. I'm going to bring you more content about me living outside of the country, and we're going to still talk about men's issues that are related to dating, relationship, and lifestyle that could affect and impact your life. So make sure you hit that bell icon notification next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos here on TSG. Man, I've been doing this too long to run through it like that, huh? All right. So, so back to what we were talking about, okay? We were talking about like why I left. So I never could understand the concept of retiring old, just could not. So I wrote it down when I was 17 that I was going to travel everywhere. And I didn't get a chance to really do it as much as I'd like when I was in the military. And I was okay with that because part of me wanted to be able to go and explore my own. I didn't have to worry about getting back to the boat for duty. I didn't want somebody to tell me where I couldn't go. I just wanted to be able to up and go. And so I wanted to also be able to get out and do it while I'm still relatively young, right? Where I can still move around and get around pretty good. I have a story to tell you guys, again, another little quick story to tell you guys about a couple I met last night who's an older couple at retirement, and just some of the things that they told me hopefully might be illuminating. So you're not going to want to go anywhere. You're going to hear what they told me if it's affecting your decision to possibly think about leaving the country. So we'll get to that when I get there. Cuddy does not cook grits that much. I make a mean oatmeal. Yeah, I'm about some oatmeal too, man. I'm about that oatmeal life too, bro. That's another video that's going to come up. I actually took a route home the other day. We're going to talk about all this. I took a route home and I saw what a facility that I need to get back into. If you guys know me, y'all know what facility that is. And taking that wrong turn allowed me to find it. So now I need to do some research before I go back that way. But your boy needs to get back up in there, okay? We're going to talk about all this here in a little bit. So listen, then my car accident happened 7 years ago. And after the car accident happened, everybody that's been a part of this channel has heard me talk about the car accident. It's been one of the most influential things that ever happened in my life. And it has made me take action and just do the thing that I say on this channel all the time, which is work hard to live my best life. And I want that for you too. So, so those are some of the reasons, if I just keep it brief, on why I left the United States. That as a whole, actually there's a larger gamut of reasons. If you look at the news on a daily basis, the stuff that you see on the news is disturbing. And we've gotten to the point that we are, to some of the news, we're oblivious to it. Like, bad things happen in these schools and different things, and there's wars and there's all these different things. And we don't even bat an eye anymore. We see horrific stuff on social media and we might shed a tear for a day and then forget about it. We've become desensitized to being human and to empathizing with other people. And one of the reasons that I personally want to travel is I like people. Anybody knows me is know I talk to people. I like these people, good people. If you're not a good people, okay, you're not a good people, I can't holler at you, okay? If you ain't a good people, we ain't got nothing to talk about, okay? But if you good peoples, I want to know. I want to talk to you, okay? And that's just who I am. And so I'm willing to get out of here, outside of my comfort zone, to meet people that aren't like me, to be able to talk to them and communicate with them and figure out what their desires are. Not what TV tells us, but what I see with my own eyes. Because what I see with my eyes is real, okay? Well, unless we're in the matrix, and I guess it all doesn't matter. But so that's why I decided to leave the United States. Enough about that. You guys want to hear about what happened. So the next part is me talking about my first day was very interesting. So, so if y'all know, I was in San Antonio. I have a great video that I want to make for you guys. I have a great video I want to make. My birthday, mi cumpleaños, was last week, right? And it was a Wednesday. So I'm like, it's Wednesday in San Antonio. San Antonio is a very calm, chill place. And I was just like, okay, it's a Wednesday. I just struck it up to, hey, this is going to be a chill birthday. If y'all saw the last live stream, I was out with my mom and my little sister celebrating my birthday at Landry's restaurant on the Riverwalk in San Antonio. We all walked around for a little bit. And then, surprisingly enough, I had a great time. Like it was a lot of stuff. So I'm going to make a video for that so you guys can see it. I hope you guys appreciate that one. And so, so from there, you know, obviously I flew from San Antonio. I hit Houston. If you watch today's video, I'm sorry today's video wasn't the most exciting about my day, but I'm going through. I'm telling you what I was going through. So the flights were very short. So it got to the point that I didn't get a chance to sleep. So I had taken a nap earlier that day, about 4 to 6 p.m. or something like that. And so I ended up just staying up all day. So I flew in here, and then I was kind of worried about immigration, but actually getting through immigration was actually pretty quick. The last time I was here, they had everybody funneling through, and they were looking through every bag, right? So now immigration is a little bit quicker than that. If you have something to declare, you go declare it. If you don't, you pass by a couple of drug dogs, and it's all good, right? So actually that went quick, which made me a little nervous because you can't check into this. I couldn't check into this place until 2 p.m. So at that point, it was like 12:30-ish, 12:40-ish, something like that. When you start to leave out of the immigration area, you're going to get bombarded in Cancun airport. If you've never been to Cancun before, or any of the Mexican airports, what's happening is you're going to get bombarded with rental car people. You're going to get bombarded with everybody trying to get you on these shuttles, vacation plans. And it's just, again, I'm talking about like you are getting hit by so many things. So what I never do is I never take the first one like as I'm leaving out. I usually wait till I get outside and then make a determination out there. But actually I got a little ways down, and I asked him, he was like, you need a taxi? I was like, ¿Cuántos, how much? And then he gave me a rate, he gave me a price. I knew how far I was, so I was like, okay, I'm willing to pay that to get out of here, right? And so we got out. If you saw in the video, that's when one of the other guys took my luggage, and then that guy passed me off to another guy, and then we drove to here. And then so if you saw today's video, you saw the front of the house. So it's a huge house. It has multiple apartments on the house. And again, I'm going to do the apartment tour. So that video will be coming out either tomorrow or Friday. So look out for it. I'm going to show you the whole apartment. And we're going to talk about the apartment tonight. So I'm only showing you this because I want you guys to watch the video. But I'm going to tell you some aspects of this apartment. And it's crazy, okay? So when I got here, we couldn't actually, it was hard to find the place because it's in a little weird part of the borough, right? And so the way that the addresses are separated here is like 4 parts to talk about an address. The good thing is there's a landmark thing that direction. There's a big pool. And so if you reference the pool and everybody, Albeca, Rebecca something. But if you say that, then the cab will know to take you there. If it drops you off there, literally I'm right around the corner. So now it's really easy to get there, and I don't have to give away my full address to being out there. Let me get back to the chat. I'm sorry, you guys. Claudia, oh my God, thank you for being here on today's live stream with Simsational Gent. Claudia is a great friend of mine. She and I work together at Casa de Amore, and I never thought I'd expect to see you in my live stream. I know we'll hit each other up every now and then, but I didn't expect to see my live. That's crazy. Thank you, Claudia. I miss you too. I miss you guys. Um, I had been trying to call in, I've been calling in doing video chats, but this Monday was a little busy for me because that was the night before I was leaving to move here to Cancun. So I'm here, Claudia, I'm here. And then we got my boy, Mr. GG, in his house. Sup, room? He says, hey, check it out. Make sure if you want some real talk, you ready for some real talk, go check out Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. Go ahead and subscribe, Mr. GG, a real one. So I appreciate you, brother, for being here. Yes, I made it here, bro. I'm out here in Cancun, Mexico, El Centro. Okay. And then we got Neil says San Antonio is very chill. Yeah, it's a lot of chill, man. It's a lot of chill, bro. It's a lot of chill. Okay, so I got into the apartment area. I'm not going to go too much detail of what it looks like and stuff. I'm just going to tell you the things about the apartment. And in that way, when y'all watch the video, you will see for yourself all the things that I'm talking about. I'm trying to build up some intrigue, some mystery about what this apartment looks like. But as you can see, these little things are kind of cool, right? It makes like for a cool background. And then I got my little lights in the back. And I'll show you all that. That's a king size bed right there. And then to my right is a sofa bed, or like one of those futon sofa sleepers. So I'm going to show you guys all of that. But let me tell you my first impression. It reminded me of thank you, Eleanor. It reminded me of a place when I was going through a little homeless period. I had to stay in a hostel for a while. And so if you guys don't know about hostels and stuff, you usually have a room and then you have a bunch of shared common areas like the bathroom and the kitchen and stuff like that. So the outside reminds me of a hostel type situation. But this is an apartment, and it's actually not a bad size. And I realize the bed is in the quote unquote main room, but it had a different shingles. Let me put that up on the screen. My brother up here talking mess. Eleanor says, yes, nice background. Thank you very much. Cutler says, look like shingles from the 80s. Bro, they look like some 70s stuff, don't it? 70s, 80s, yeah, man, it really does. And it does. Lucis, what up, Lucis, man? I'm glad you made it to the live stream, man. Thank you for being here. This is one of my loyal subscribers. I appreciate Lucis always giving great comments and a lot of thought and insight, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Lucis says, I was guessing you'd be on the Pacific coast, but you full on in the party city. Oh, well, I am in the party city. I am in the party city, but I'm not in the party area. I am actually in the center of Cancun, El Centro, Cancun, Mexico, where I'm pretty much in the city. So like a lot of the party stuff is down toward the touristy area called Hotel Row. Hotel Row. It's called I want to call it Hotel Circle, but that's San Diego. Oh my God. Hotel Zone. It's called Hotel Zone, right? So it's Hotel Zone, and Hotel Zone is where all the resorts are at, where you have all the hotels and stuff. And I'm saying I'm sure there's some stuff down here in the center of Cancun. I just haven't partied down here. But down in Hotel Row, Hotel Zone is a lot of the stuff that you see when you're when you're watching other people's content. They'll go down Hotel Zone. I may go down there at some point, probably not this week though. The only reason I'm not doing it this week is because, again, I need to get my bearings. I need to take care of a few things around here. I need to know what's around me. And plus, I've been to Hotel Zone. So when you go down there, it's a good little ride. So you take that ride, you're out there partying, you got to be aware that it's a long walk, right? So the cabs, you're at the mercy at the cabs if you go down the Hotel Zone. So if you don't will to negotiate or whatever, if you gotta walk that's a long walk. So before I put myself in any type of situation like that, I want to make sure that I've been out here kind of engaging in my Spanish, also understanding prices and stuff like that. So if I can't feel comfortable with that, I'm not going down there. Damn right. He said shaft. Oh man. Dave says we could even go back to Hoyt Ashburn in San Francisco. Love the pink. It's funny because you guys see pink, and this side is actually a red light. That right there, I went to go show off the guns. That right there is a blue light, and then for some reason, together and with it shining over each other, it looks pink on the screen. So I was going for like blue, red, and then a little purple in the middle, but I can't control the lighting. So, but you know what? It actually still looks kind of cool though. I ain't gonna even lie. Mr. Gigi said, glad you made it out of the borders of the Matrix, United States and Canada. Use your passport and your English mixed with Spanish to your advantage down there. Mr. Gigi, ironically enough, my Spanish has gotten worse, but it's actually better in ways. So let me explain to you guys, okay? So whereas I was actually probably formulating better sentences before I left and everything, right now I'm speaking fragmentedly. Now I'm able to pull words that I didn't even know I kind of remembered or knew to kind of describe certain situations. Because like when I was in the cab coming here trying to find this place, we got stuck in traffic. And then while we were stuck in traffic, that guy was just really helping me with my Spanish. And so it's really important if you guys are thinking about coming to a place like this, make sure you just do at least basic Spanish to like kind of get through. And the last time I came to Cancun, I had, like skeleton Spanish. I literally had to translate the whole time. And in this cab ride, I actually didn't have to use the translator, but a couple of times, right? For the most part, I kind of was able to piece together. Like, I was somebody from another country talk, they kind of talk fragmented to us and we can kind of put it together. Well, that's what I was kind of doing, but I was actually able to put together some different things. And so we were able to communicate. And again, I had to like, como se dice, how do you say this, right? Como se dice esto, I don't know. So the point is, it's not where it should be, but I'm hoping that in like a week or two, that I'm functioning, I'm functioning where I need to go. Let me get back to the chat. But thank you for the well wishes there, Mr. Gigi. I appreciate that. What we got here? What, brother? What you say, brother? Great plan. When I was in Cancun, I had to negotiate prices on everything. Be careful. Actually, right? So when you negotiate the price, you got to make sure you're willing to walk away. It's like any negotiation. You got to be willing to say no, right? That's first and foremost. Second of all, you need to talk to people, right? Talk to people and figure out, hey, what's the normal price for this? So that way, when you go to talk to folk and then they give you a price, you're like, no. Or you get cuántos, cuántos dinero. So, you got to negotiate those prices and you got to be willing to walk away. Now, when it comes to taking a cab to leave an area and stuff like that, you might get caught and you might have to pay a little bit. And I hope not to be put in that situation. But it is impossible for me to be in any Latin country or any Spanish-speaking country or any country for that matter where you have to negotiate prices and you don't get caught at least once, right? It's par for the course. It's going to happen. Okay. What up, my dude? We got Tori Shepard Sr. here. Thank you for making it. I know you was telling me you was going to make it over, brother. Thank you very much. We are talking about My first day here in Cancun, Mexico, at the center of Cancun, Mexico. So thank you for being here. If you guys are just coming in, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel, where I'm going to bring you more content of me and my experiences while I'm living here in Cancun, Mexico. Still going to talk about the men's issues that you guys love and a whole bunch more stuff. So hit that bell icon notification next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos here on TSG. All right. Oh, there we go. So Eleanor says, yes, there was a lot of negotiating that I did in Guatemala when I went on a senior high school trip. Yeah, absolutely. That was that was your senior high school trip, Guatemala? Come on, man. Wow. I went to like Florida or Tennessee or something. Your place was cheating, man. Lucis says, with that pink background, you should add a female advice YouTube live show called Shaggy's Corner in ode to the 1960s. All right, Lucis. Lucis, man, you and my brother clowning tonight, bro. Y'all clouded on it. And that's not even, like, again, when I look back, y'all see pink. When I look back, I see the red, I see the blue, and then when it hits across it, it's purple. So maybe I need to adjust my settings or something. I don't know, man. I need to adjust the colors in this thing or something. Is there even a button for that? Camera. Let me show advanced options. Nope. Nope. All right. Well, I'll figure that out because those colors are off a little bit. Y'all see pink though. But man, let me put that back up on the screen. That had me laughing. Live show called Shaggy's Corner in ode to the night. He's right. Hey, Lucy, let me make you laugh, man. I think part of the reason that this place sold me is if you look at the picture that I saw when I got this place or when I was looking up this place, I said, man, that's kind of groovy. It's like I gotta be in there. I said, man, I had the vision. I said, man, this would be a great place to shoot a live with these little, you know what I mean? So I spent a little extra money to be here. We're gonna talk about that in Thursday or Friday's video, where I'm gonna tell you exactly how much I paid. And one of my friends told me I overpaid, but like I've already walked around the neighborhood, and some of the places that I saw on the I'm about to say Craigslist, Jesus, not Craigslist, Airbnb and all the other things. I saw some of those places. And now that I have this one, I understand why it's more, and I appreciate it a little bit more now. And I didn't originally appreciate it. We'll talk about that here a little bit when we get there, okay? Got some people saying hi. Dave says, we're thinking 62 Sean. Oh, David Cassidy, like that's a 60s vibe right there. Oh my God. You know what? I need them big old glasses. I'm like, yeah, baby. Yeah. I need to go Austin Powers on it or something. Oh, Tori says, once again, congrats on your big move, my dude. Living out your best life. That's what's up, bro. Thank you very much. And let me say something about that, Tori. People that know me, I think it's a win for them too, because, you know, like I've been talking a good game. Any of you guys that's been with this channel for a while, you know, I've been talking about, oh, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna move and I'm gonna move. And you hear people talk all the time about what they gonna do. And we know a lot of people we got people in our family be talking about what they own do. You got that uncle sitting there, you know, boy, when I was young, you know, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get over it, man. I'm a Paul Mitchell. I'm gonna win that lotto one day, right? So we've had a lot of people say about what they own do. But it's very inspiring to have somebody to actually do what they say they're gonna do. Even if it takes a while, you gotta get behind somebody like that. You gotta support them. And I'm not saying that for just me. I'm just saying that I even respect people that I see them do certain things. Part of it, one of the guys that I served with in the military, he's all shaggy and stuff. He came on one of the live streams, shocked the hell out of me, because he's living his best life, looking like a hippie out in some Southeastern Asian country. I'm talking about living, just living a very, him and his wife are just, I saw that. I saw him next to the Indian Ocean, looking out on it. And that was like a couple years ago, because he retired before me, but we both made chief at the same time. And I saw this dude who was so clean cut. And I think I had a video I talked about him on the video. And to see him, just grizzled out, just looking at peace. And I said, man, I know I got my plan, but I want that. I want to feel the way he look right now. You know what I mean? And I always feel better when I travel. So if you guys, I hope this is inspiring somebody to go after their dreams and to go after what they want, because this has always been a dream of mine since I was a kid. It's always been a dream of mine since I was a kid. And after my car accident, I had a plan, I laid out the plan, and I started trying to go after it. So you guys could do it too, if that's what you want. Go after whatever you want. All right, let's see what else we got here. Lucy says, exactly, Austin Powers, Shagadelic. Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh my God. And Lewis says, yes, but I always knew you would get there. You got to take this life one day at a time, working towards your goals. Absolutely. And anybody knows me knows that I'm always working on something. Even when it looks like I'm not, I'm always working on something. Because I just appreciate time. I appreciate my time. I appreciate my time. I have people that we all got people that ain't here no more. And I would tell you there's nothing sad. It's sad, but it's also inspiring. It's like they're not here and I'm here. And so whatever they didn't get to accomplish, I'm still here. So there's still time to accomplish it. So what are you waiting for? See what I'm saying? So that's what part of this was about, man. Part of this was about not only just me, but it was like, I know that in doing what I'm doing, especially after having told y'all so many times about the plan, that I know it was going to be inspiring. I know it will be inspiring to somebody, and I hope it does. Eleanor says, yeah, I can relate to this. I've always wanted to make a difference. I have been working for months trying to land an internship, got an offer taken away from me, but kept going. That's what you got to keep doing. Look, one no is another opportunity for a yes, right? So keep pushing. All right, so where was I at in the story? So I got in here. Let me just tell y'all real quick. So I got up in here. It didn't quite look like the photos. So I was a little upset about that. There's little black ants, they're not a lot of them. It's not like there's ants all over this place. But you touch the door handle, there's an ant. Sometimes I go to the toilet and there's a couple ants there. Maybe one in the kitchen, but I don't really see them too much. They're in the bathroom, they're around the door area, okay? So there's a lot of, it's tropical, right outside that door. That's why that thing was staring me in the eyes. And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, okay? The creature that was staring me in the eyes last night, right? And I'm just minding my business. I'm smoking a cigarette. I look over, I'm like, oh, right? I try not to jump, but it caught me. I'm like, yo. And then when I brought the camera up and the light hit his eyes, it was just glowing. I was like, oh man, it's so evil. I started smoking that cigarette like I was outside in the New York weather. Right? Oh my God. My God. And I was drinking too, which is why I was smoking a cigarette too. Oh my God. So I was sitting there just like, okay, don't panic. Because anybody knows possums from down south, they are ornery creatures. I don't know what the hell that was. It was big it was like a rat, like a big rat. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to. And then, as I was walking down the path the other day, so there's like a little wooden path, and there's a little slotted wooden path when you walk to the house. And I saw something moving. I looked down, it was a snake. And it fell through the board. And I was like, oh my God, I am in tropical. This is crazy. So Eleanor says, my good news today I got an internship offer. Congratulations, Eleanor. See, there you go. No sense in worrying. Keep pushing. My friends kept telling me something better would come along, and they did. There you go. And then Lucy, of course, is congratulating her. Dave says, ants and strange critters are a part of the tropics, Sean. You haven't met them all yet. You know, honestly, it's not that I haven't seen it. I'm from the South. I've seen so much stuff. It's just I've been removed from it. Okay, so I haven't lived in Hawaii for like, well, Hawaii has no snakes on the island, right? There's no snakes on the island. But there's other little things, but nothing like, it's just been a minute. You know what I mean? I've been living in Vegas for the last 4 years. Ain't no trees, ain't no grass. It's all dust. So to actually see trees and get bit a couple times by stuff I don't know what I'm getting bit by, I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay. And then Lucy says, I saw your video. That was a possum. Okay. Well, I tell you what, he ain't mess with me. I ain't gonna mess with him. Okay. Um, they probably do. And honestly, Dave, that's probably like a good idea for me to look around and see. But to be fair, I'm still in the city. But I know I'm kind of like on the map, here's the center and I'm kind of just up a little bit from it. So it kind of makes sense that there's a few more things around where I'm at. You know what I mean? Tory tripping. So yeah, so I get in here, there's little ants and stuff. All right, first crazy story, right? So I see the ant, I'm looking around. I'll talk more about the apartment when I make the apartment video. I don't want to get into too much detail. I'll talk about some of the little intricacies when I talk about the apartment. But I just want to talk about something that's funny. So look, I don't know if y'all seen the movie Friday. You got Pops, just spraying, right? So my family, we got some intolerable stomachs to a few things. And I'm pretty regular, so I'm healthy, I'm regular, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking to myself, okay, the toilet don't look too bad, it's got the little dual flush thing. And I noticed there's a little placard on the toilet, right? So I think I grabbed the placard. Did I read it before I sit down or something? I don't know. But the point is, when you read the little placard on the toilet, it's a laminated placard, and it says, please do not flush toilet paper in this toilet. If you don't know, if you didn't hear me, crank your volume up. I'm about to tell you again what I just said. The little placard says, do not flush toilet paper down this toilet. So I'm sitting down, I'm just like, oh man, it's a predicament for multiple reasons. One, then what I'm supposed to do with it. So that's one. I had to figure that dilemma out. There was a little waste can right next to me. And which makes the future story funny too, right? So I'm like, what do you mean you don't flush it down the toilet? What are you supposed to do with it? Oh my God. Oh, so I'm like tripping out, right? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I am really regular. So I'm like, man, it's gonna be a lot of toilet paper. You gotta figure out where to go. Oh my God. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do with this toilet paper, right? So, oh man. Oh man. So that was one thing, right? You got the ants now, you got this. Right now, I'm not a happy camper, right? So I go to the shower and the shower head is like directly above. So it's just like completely sprayed down on you, right? It's one of those showers. And the water pressure in this place isn't good, which is another reason probably why you can't flush the toilet paper, because it would clog up the system. But because the shower rains straight down on you, it's actually pretty efficient without using up too much water. So you can't be mad at that, right? Again, I'm trying not to give away too much about the apartment. So on the video from yesterday, the video I put out today, I was on the couch, y'all saw, and I was really tired. And I realized, man, I gotta walk to the store. Walmart is, I think it said it was it was about a mile away, maybe less. I might be tripping. It might be less. I think it said it was 1.1 kilometers, which comes out to about 0.6 miles. So it's about 2/3 of a mile, but it felt longer than that. It really felt longer than that. But then it got short. Actually, it felt longer on the way back when I was carrying all my groceries. It was actually short getting there. right? Oh, I really got to read this one out. But Dave says, pretty shitty situation. Yeah, man. Yeah, Dave, I didn't know what to do. I was like, well, the good thing there was a bag next to me because I think I was already committed to the toilet at that point. So there was a bag. So I was like, okay, I could put it in the bag and get rid of the bag. But the point is, what do I do in the future? So when I was on that, if you saw today's video, make sure you check out today's video, right? Where I talk about like my first day and stuff. And sorry, it wasn't all thrills and stuff, but it was the best I could do. But I was on the couch and I was saying, I got to get up. I got to go to the store. So I made it all the way to Walmart, right? I made it all the way to Walmart. And I meant to bring them in here. So I bought like a little thing of 1 second. Let me grab it. All right, I'm coming back. So my solution to this shitty situation that I was put in was when I went into Walmart, I bought some sandwich bags, okay? I bought some sandwich bags, all right? And this comes with a box of 50. So my smart idea is I bought some extra little waste basket things, and you wipe, and you put them, you put them in the sandwich container and you zip it. So that way, and they're gonna be odorific, and then you just take them out of a little bag, and then all good. Okay. So that was my solution, which is why I had to get to Walmart because I didn't know what to do with the toilet paper. I'm like, I really had no clue what I was going to do with that toilet paper, y'all. Okay. And so this is something that you guys need to think about. And listen, and this is one of the upgraded apartments. So this is something you have to think about when you come to less fortunate countries. That some of the things that you're going to have to do and accept might be a little bit different. Some places the toilet is just a hole in the ground, right? And you got to pop a squat, right? Like a squatty potty. You gotta bend and pop a squat just like that. Okay. So sometimes you got to just make do. And that's exactly what I did. I just adjusted and I made do with these sandwich bags and those little tiny garbage bags. And I got to tell you guys, I'm going to tell you about how I'm getting all the prices wrong. I'm an idiot. I don't know why. Like, I'm really good at math, and this is about the stupidest I've been with math. And I think I'm trying too hard to just equate it when I have cash in my pocket. I guess I just don't want to make sure I'm spending too much for something that I shouldn't. And again, it's so silly. It's so silly of me. So silly. Like, I'm so good at math, and I've been terrible since I've been here. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. Tori is laughing at my toilet paper plight. Thank you. T-Mac said, wait, what? Yes. If you thought you heard what you heard, you did, okay? So you can't flush the toilet paper in this toilet here because the system isn't strong enough to handle that or back it up. So you can't flush the toilet paper, T-Mac. You have to come up with a way to dispose of it other than the toilet. So I came up with sandwich. Okay. Whatever. Okay. So, but you can throw the TP in the hole and bury it. Well, there's not much yard there. You could do that. You could bury it, but there ain't much yard. And there's a little patch of yard. The only little patch of yard is right in front of my door. And there is no way you would get me to step down in their yard for any. And there's 2 chairs down there. I wouldn't sit down there. No, Jesus. Not today. Not today. Okay, I ain't sitting down there. I got hit in the head. There's also these little berries from the tree. And they just pink. I mean, it hurt too because that tree is high, right? The birds are picking at the tree and then the berries are hitting you in the tree. It's crazy. Okay. So that's one thing. So I go to the store. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, yeah. Yes, right. You're right, Dave. You would have to bury it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you'd have to bury it. My bad. I was like, I ain't burying that crap. But yes, you would. So you'd have to adapt, and that's what it is about. So I go to the store. Well, I'm walking to the store, and like the neighborhoods look all like shady. Like if you looked at today's video, you'll see that like some of those walks were pretty shady, and I don't even think I captured it all fully because I was just trying to get through the video. Pardon me. But so I was real careful. I made sure I bought like minimum stuff like that. I had my money, I had money just in case anything happened in one pocket, and I had a really secret place for the other money, right? So I was just being real cautious because I don't know my environment, right? Like again, being in hotel zone is different than being in the center of Cancun. It's a city. It's a city. It has everything that every other city has. It has crime. It has everything, right? So you just have to kind of be careful. So I'm walking around, and again, you can see the neighborhoods and stuff like that. The neighborhoods aren't that. I mean, again, some of you guys probably live in neighborhoods and you would think, all this is run down, but it's actually the neighborhoods are pretty nice. I was actually surprised. There are pockets and points in different parts of the neighborhoods that maybe not look as appealing, but surprisingly enough, the neighborhoods look pretty decent. I think that this place, I wasn't prepared for it. I thought it was going to look different in my head, and so there was some adjustments I had to make mentally. But honestly, it started really growing on me after I had my own space again. I haven't had my own space in about the last month, so to have a place that like my stuff is spread out around here, it actually kind of feels good again to do that, and I really appreciate that. And so it started growing on me. And then like especially with seeing the potential on how to do the production and stuff like that. Um, the bathroom area, like the sink area, looks amazing, right? It looks really good, right? And the shower actually is pretty cool too. I actually that kind of grew on me as it was just less water to be able to do the same type of cleaning. Like the soap is soft water, so the soap lathers up pretty good. So like all those things are good. Those are the things I'm talking about. But walking to the store though, there were a couple of shady characters I passed, but like nothing. I mean, people really was just doing their thing. And I say shady, but I think they were more just looking at me like, yo, there's a dog gringo, a dog gringo, So like, and gringo alta, so alto. So um, yeah, it had to be weird, probably just seeing me walk around, right? So um, I had to go find a place to exchange my money because with that cash in my pocket, unbroken bills, it goes quick because they will not give you change. They are like, you give me this bill, I'm keeping this bill, right? So they will not give you pesos for it. So I went to the little money exchange and well, I couldn't find one at first. And then I ran into this Canadian dude, which I might do a short video about me running into that dude. And that dude had been stuck here for like 15 months, right? The Canadian dude had been stuck here 15 months because Canada closed its borders to everybody, right? I don't know if y'all remember that. So that dude got stuck here. He got stuck in some immigration limbo. He had to try to get vaccinated just to get back to Canada. And he's still walking around here. I think he's about to leave soon. It's clearing up for him. That gentleman is the reason why I was actually able to find exchange. So I said, hey, man, honestly, I don't feel too comfortable like pulling my money out and exchanging it right here on the middle of the street. He was like, nah, man, it's all cool. Like actually I said that, but he was like, oh no. He was like, oh, how Canadians got that little accent. He still had it, right? He was from Alberta, Canada too. And he had a little accent, kind of is going away. You can tell he'd been speaking Spanish a lot too. But he pointed me in the right direction. He was like, nah, man, nobody gonna mess with you. Just go ahead and exchange cash, Oh, look at that, man. Oh, real quick. We got T-Mac with the first super chat. Man. My first ever super chat. Not donation, but super chat. Thank you. If y'all don't know, this channel got monetized recently. I want to thank all of you guys for making this channel what it is. These live streams are very fun for me. I hope they're entertaining and fun for you as well. Let me leave that up for a second. But yeah, let me, I can't say enough about it. And I really hope that you guys, again, bear with me on the content. It may not be pop off the page exciting right away. And only because I don't want to have my camera out around here until I know how safe it is to do so, if that makes sense, right? Because I'm not trying to get robbed. So just bear with me. I will get better. I will make the content better. I swear for God, okay, God, that I'm going to make it better content. I just need for you guys to rock with me again. I just got to make sure that I get used to this place. I've only been here a day, so I got to know if I'm safe or not when I do certain things. Even tonight when I filmed eating at the little diner, the little tiny restaurant around the corner, which I'll have that video out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I felt a little weird having my camera out, you know what I mean? So there might be some little slick editing I do, and I hope you guys even if it's a short video, I'd rather it be a short, good video than long and me messing it up because I'm not used to it. But I want to thank it. T-Mac says, super chat it up. Okay. First super chat ever. Thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Matter of fact, I'm messing up, man. Normally I have my little mouse. Nope, that was question of the day. Let's get back to the comments. Oh, thank you very much. Let me get back to your comment, man. I didn't miss you. Let me get to these comments. So T-Mac says, looks like sandwich bags are added to the budget. Hey, so T-Mac, I wasn't counting properly, right? I wasn't counting the money properly. So these bags, when you look at the peso, it looks like a lot of money. And I think this thing was, this particular box was like 27 pesos. So it was really like $1, man. It was like $1 for 50 of these things, bro. 50 sandwich bags for $1. So when I came home and I did all the math, and we're gonna talk about some of this, because I brought these out too. Look at that. Chorizo Chipotle. Fritos. And then check this out. These are, get it in the light, limon and sal, salt. And then corn chips, Fritos. But something, we're gonna talk about that in a second. I'm gonna show y'all something. Look at that little black mark on there. All the food tells you which ones and what it's messed up in. Our food don't be doing that for everything, okay? But yeah, definitely add those to your list. You never know when you need extra bags. All right, let me give a shout out real quick to Jaquez Wilkins, young and grown. All right, shout out to you, bro. Keep doing your thing. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate that very much to you guys. Thank you so much. And he also gave a shout out to the chat. Thank you very much. Now let's get to the big one now. Jaquez says, keep up the great work, family. We lit. That's what we talking about, man. Listen, if this right here, if my experience living here, living out of the country for the first time sparks any of you guys to go after your dreams and your goals, then man, this channel has done what it has accomplished, right? It has done what it's accomplished. And I really appreciate that. Okay. So thank you, Jaquez, for the $10 super chat. T-Mac for the $5 super chat. And then we got my friends Dave and Kathy. Hi, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you. Y'all gonna try to make me get emotional over here. You're gonna make me get emotional over here. Thank you guys for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much. And then Eleanor says you should make a video with new snacks you try in Mexico. It's actually a good idea, Eleanor. I am going to eventually, I'm not a big foodie, but at this point, at this size, I eat a lot of food. So I want to make sure every time I try a new place, and if it's safe for me to do so, I'm gonna pull out my camera and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Okay. We got Lucis with the $5 super chat. Congrats on reaching monetization. He says, thank you very much, brother, man. Let me tell y'all something. For everybody that already donated to the channel, every dollar that I've even gotten from the other donations I've gotten, I've taken every bit of that stuff and I reinvested right back into the channel, right? Like the reason why I have the cool overlay, like I do, give me a second, let me get this off the screen. The reason why you see the border and everything, you don't see the watermark right here, okay? The reason why you don't see all that is because I upgraded. I took the money I had, I upgraded that. I said, okay, it's time. You guys deserve a little bit better. If we can make it just a little bit better, I really would like to do the bigger one, but right now financially it doesn't make sense for me to do that yet. But right now this works. It just makes it a little bit better, a little bit cleaner. Again, I pretty much take everything and reinvest it back into the channel. You know what I mean? And pretty much like the other thing I want up getting is a VPN. And right now, just so you guys know, hear me out, hear me out. I reached out to the VPN that I'm using and they just hit me up saying they email them back because they're willing to work with me. So maybe they might do a sponsorship or something like that. I just told them, I said, hey, this is how many subscribers I got. I anticipate this channel is going to grow bigger as I start traveling more. And I use your guys as a VPN because I'm going to be out of the country. So if you guys, I'd like to work with you all. And they were like, all right, hit us back. So I haven't got a chance to hit them back because I've been working for the last day. But either tonight or first thing tomorrow, I'll respond to the email and try to see if I can get them with that VPN. So you'll start seeing down in the links. If I am sponsoring anything, obviously I'm required to say I'm sponsoring something. But if you guys go out of the country, you want a VPN, and well, I'll talk more about that if I ever get sponsored for it. Right now I'm not, so I'm not about to give them that much shine. All right. T-Mac says, I bet food fire. Good food for low. That is a part of what we're going to talk about here, right? In a little bit. That's the next portion of it. Because I'm not going to do the video of me going to Walmart. I don't like, I looked at some of the clips. Maybe I might do a short video about it, but I don't like how the clips are because the way I was holding the camera, I didn't want it to be obvious I'm holding the camera, filming everybody. I heard that some places are real particular about that. The good thing is, where's my GoPro camera? Well, my GoPro camera is really tiny. So I was actually able to film and still be conspicuous, but you got to understand it's still something I have to be careful about. Again, my safety is paramount right now going forward, right? So until I know that I'm safe, okay, or until I know I feel comfortable. And I think if you're traveling, that's the smartest thing to do. You don't go in somebody's country acting crazy. You don't go there like you own the place. You become humble and you respect the people around there. And I want to make sure I do that. But yeah, T-Mac, we're gonna go over some of these food prices and some of the prices I pay for stuff in a minute. You guys are gonna you tell me what you think of the food prices, okay? When I talk about it. Jaquez says, I'm proud of your come up, man. I lived in Tijuana, Mexico for a year and have a lot of videos on my channel about Mexico. So I know how hard it can be to make those videos. Very proud of you. Sky's the limit. Hey, man, thank you very much. Make sure y'all go check out his channel and check out that content there as well. Tijuana, man, you was in Tijuana for a year. Bro, that is some gangster stuff, bro. You was in TJ for a year. TJ? How far is Rosarita from TJ? I don't think it's that far, right? I don't think they're that far from each other, right? Doctor, tell me real quick, bro. So thank you very much. Yeah, it is hard to make the videos right now because it's a totally different style. Like if I'm critiquing another video or something like that, that's easy for me to critique a video, right? Like I got that down pat. But when you're trying to make a travel vlog video, I've never filmed that way. And pretty much, the way you film, it just can't even be, you got to think of everything as a shot. what would look cool. And I haven't been able to do that because I can't have the camera exposed for too long, at least not until I know, you know. And then Eleanor says, that's wonderful to hear. I'm assuming, Eleanor, that you're talking about potential sponsorship from the VPN. That'd be really nice. Yes, absolutely. And without further ado, I want to give a shout out to Miss Amici Wanda for supporting the channel right now. Again, I told y'all, go check out her channel. The content is banging. That conversation we had about men and women sharing responsibilities and having separate bank accounts. I mean, like this, it was a really good topic. And I'm glad I had just walked in the door when you started. I mean, I was feeling a little icky because I was sweating balls out there, but great conversation. Thank you, Wanda, for the $10 super chat. And Wanda says, congratulations, my friend, much success to you. Thank you very much. And you know that I always support you and your success. And I'm very grateful that for our friendship that we have through this element called YouTube. I really appreciate it. So, oh my God, you guys are amazing. Seriously amazing. I really can't. Yes, I was referring to sponsorship. I get some from being Vera Bradley ambassador. That's right. I remember. Yeah, no, I don't know what's going to happen with the channel. I'm just going to do my best to show y'all what I'm going through so that, you know, because like, you know what, when we watch travel videos and stuff, part of it is to see the area. And honestly, if we think about traveling ourselves, part of it is just to see somebody's experience. I mean, in a way, it's like reality TV, but not as messy, hopefully. And then the other thing is, like, if I'm struggling with something while I'm traveling or I see something, then maybe you get you know, now you know a little bit better. Maybe you've learned something through what I've gone through, you know what I mean? Or maybe you see something about my travels that may help you when you go on yours. And so it's just exchanging information. Jacquez says, 40-minute drive to Rosarito. Okay, it's not too bad. You're absolutely right. Safety is paramount. I would love to introduce my audience to you. Also, have some travel recording tips if you're open to them. Oh, absolutely, man. I'm sure, don't you? You probably have some of them on your channel too, right? I'm sure you do. So, yeah, no, I'm all good with it, man. Listen, best way to get in touch with me, man, is let me bring this up, my banner up. Hit me up on my Instagram. Hit me up on my Instagram, man, and we can exchange information and stuff like that, all right? So that's the best way to get in touch with me there. I wanted to say thank you to everybody for the super chats. That's banging. Let me get back to the stuff though, what I noticed. So real quick, I'm gonna tell you all about that. So Walmart, I didn't have any bags, right? I went to go cash out and I'm looking for the bags and there's no bags. So like you would have to carry all that stuff out or, you know, just put it in your car. So you have to buy the recycling bags in order to transport your groceries. Now, it wound up being like 17 pesos. So it was like, what, less than $1? So less than $1 to get a nice sturdy green bag that I can reuse over and over again. So that's something to keep in mind. You come to the store, have a backpack or something that you can go. But there's security, they look like policia at the doors. So they also check in your forehead for the temperature and they also check your bag on the way out. So just so you know, okay? And then, oh my God, I got a $10 super chat from Brick Girls Go Stateside. Congratulations, Sean. We are so happy for you. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Lucy, y'all just supported my channel when I was like, when I was a lowercase G. You guys allowed me to come on your live stream many a days and be a guest on your channel, right? Long time ago. And I appreciate that, you know? And honestly, that last live stream that I went on, Lucy, for your channel, it was okay. I felt like it went really quick, and I think we talked about that. But, you know, when I look back at it later on, not the live stream itself, but where I felt like I was at as a content creator, I was not in the right mindset then. Like, I realized, like, there's a whole stream of videos that I think I meant well, and I was putting out good information. It's just I was in a rut. I was in a rut because I was scared to grow. if that makes sense. I was scared to grow. And because sometimes you're going to get negative comments. Sometimes you're going to get some nasty stuff people say to you, and, I realize that us as content creators, we're not everybody's cup of tea. But for the people that rock with us, it means so much. For all of you guys that rock with me. So I appreciate you. I'm out of drink. I'm going to have to go to the kitchen real quick. Bet we will link. Keep up the great work, man. Respect. Thank you, Jockus. Man, thank you for the super chat, bro. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm about to get to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Richie Mack of the channel, Zoom to Thailand. Man. Richie Mack says, good morning. What did I miss? Man, we just talking mess over here, bro. Just talking about my first day experience living. Let me get up for a second. My first day experience being here in Cancun, Mexico. So I actually ended up being up for 27 hours. I did not get to bed until 11 o'clock last night. 11 o'clock last night. I'd been up the whole day before, only took a 2-hour nap, and then I was up from pretty much like 6 p.m. all the way till 11 p.m. the next day. So, and I somehow walked a mile or almost 2/3 of a mile to Walmart and back. So what, a mile, 1.2 miles, right? With bags, like, I don't know how I did it. But we just talking about it. Oh, Richie Mack, man, bro, you can't flush the toilet paper down the toilet here. You can't flush the toilet paper down the toilet. I'm gonna let that sit down, okay? So you using the restroom, you can't flush the toilet paper. Go. I'll let your imagination go with that. Lucy says, we know that rut feeling. Well done for sticking with it and finding joy in YouTube again. Oh, Lucy, in December, I was going to quit. First of all, there's might be some new people here in the chat. You guys are just listening to me right now. We're just talking about my first day here in Cancun, Mexico, in the center of Cancun, Mexico. So if you just come into the building, make sure that you enjoy yourself. Wipe your feet off, kick back, hit that like button, and subscribe so you can get more content like this and other stuff here on the Simsational Gent. Okay? Yeah, no, I almost quit in December. I was about to call it a wrap. And then I remember that I said 2 years. I said give it at least 2 years. And the last thing I said was I saw Kevin Samuels and I saw one other person. His name is Roberto Blake. And what they pretty much said was, if you're not getting the results on your channel, it's you. And everybody ain't gonna want to hear that. And that's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, I literally had to mow on that, like, man, nobody liked my content. So, it is what it is, right? You gotta make the changes, and I'm not perfect. Like this channel has a lot of room for growing. And I promise I'm gonna do my best to get it to where it needs to be. But when I do, I thank everybody that's still here. Thank you for all the super chats tonight, gents. I really can't even say enough. And then Eleanor says, "Oh, I didn't know that. I'm happy you kept with it, Sean." No, yeah, Eleanor, that channel was about to be done. I was trying to make positive content, and nobody wanted to hear that crap, So, I still do positive content. I just kind of wrap it in something else now. So, and that's what it is. But I didn't quit. I didn't give up. I don't think I would have quit, but I was feeling like it. I never quit anything. T-Max says, your better days are ahead of you, bro. We will be there when you hit 100K subscribers. Absolutely, man. That'd be a great day, man. I'm not going to sit here and lie. But the difference, T-Mac, the difference between me right now and me in December when I was going to quit is I'm ready for it now. I'm ready for it. So I can say that with a certainty. I'm ready for it. So I just showed you guys. So you go there, and there's these warning labels. So it's telling you it's got excessive calories on it. And then there was something else I have, like a soda that I bought, and it has the same black label. It says excessive sugar. So the food here actually gives you warning labels on the stuff that's bad for you. Now, you know it's bad for you, but now you have no excuse. If you pick up something, if it doesn't meet a certain requirement, then you get the label. And so the last time I was down here in Cancun, I was out, I was eating better every day. I was eating more regularly. I was lifting weights. I was just in the pool every day. I was active. And about 3.5 days later, I had abs. Like, you literally could see my abs. Only after 3.5 days of being here. Now, if you just got here, my uncle told me, he said, I said, yeah, last time I was here, it took me 3.5 days to get abs. And he said, yeah, I think it's going to take you a little longer this time. I was like, what? What you trying to say? What you trying to say, man? I got a little pudgy? What you? So that's where we was at with that. Elo says, yes, it's part of why I stepped away as I'm focusing on my studies, but I finally definitely plan to come back as I want to have stream combos again with musicians and business people. Absolutely. Just make sure you got the time for it. If you're not willing to put in, you got to put in the time. Like, if anything, I did a live stream on my birthday. There was 2 live streams where I was busy those days. I'm talking about, like, there's no reason in God's green earth I should have did live streams on a couple of those days. And I was traveling. One of those days. And I still and why is my daughter calling me in the middle of a live? Like that's what I'm talking about, man. I mean, I love my daughter, but like, I be filming. Anyway, it's a little, sorry, a little perturbed about that one. Like, come on, you know what I'm doing. Check the live stream before you call me. You know what I mean? Like, leave. Unless your arm falling off or something, then just send me a text. Just playing. So yeah, so anyway, I got back to the house with all the stuff. Let me tell you some of the stuff that I bought. Obviously, I bought sandwich bags to put my poop rags in. Okay. Obviously, I got some Fritos. Apparently, I got a drink. Okay. And matter of fact, I need something for y'all. I need for y'all to be patient with me because I don't know if y'all just saw that glass. Did you just see that glass, y'all? Y'all saw that glass? Y'all saw that glass? Well, let me tell you what that glass means. That glass means that Sean's drink is empty right now. So what I need for y'all to do is to hit that like button real quick. Hit that like button. Okay? Hit it. You know it's good. Hit it. Okay? But I need 6 seconds to grab my next drink. And I'm back. I thought I had so much, I already made the second drink and had it in the refrigerator. I know how our live streams get. We get crazy up in here. All right, let me cut the music. Dave says, go refill. Absolutely, man. I had to have the second one. When that one's done, though, the live stream's done. When that drink is done, the live stream is done. So anyway, I got back and I had the receipt in hand. So I didn't think of it much because I used my debit card there, right? So it was pretty easy, right? I didn't have to do I got money, just to put it on the debit card. When I came back and I looked at the receipt said it was 500, because I'm like, okay, let me back it up. Let me tell you all some other things I got. So I got the sandwich bags. I got a little thing of garbage bags, like little tiny trash bags, because to work in conjunction with these, if you know that story. Got some chips. I got water, right? You got to have water here. You cannot drink the water here in Mexico. So if you ever come here, do not drink the faucet water at all, right? Do not drink it. You have to drink. You have to drink bottled water. Just trust me on that, okay? Okay. So I endorse that one. I endorse that one. Might grab a refill myself, Lucy says. Yep. So you can't drink the water. So I had to get bottled water. Now, mind you, I'm not taking a cab back. I'm going to walk the 0.6 miles back the opposite direction. Okay. So I got to be careful on how much I'm carrying. Also, I'm not going to be walking out at night looking for food. Just not going to do it. That's not safe, not until I know the neighborhoods. And to be honest, some of these streets look a little shady. So you're just not going to see me walk around at night unless I got caught out. Okay. So I bought some ham. I bought some American cheese. I bought American cheese in Mexico. Jesus. I don't know. It just sounds funny to me. I don't know what. But so I bought some American cheese. I bought some like squeezable mayo, right? Squeeze it on there. And then I bought like some wheat bread. Okay. So I bought myself stuff to make sandwiches so I can eat here if I need to eat late at night. Because I'm not really a big eater late, but I will eat late. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm hungry, I need food. And I don't want to eat too big. So sandwiches about perfect. Got some chips to snack on. What else did I buy? I bought a couple sodas. I bought 2 energy drinks, 2 Red Bulls, right, for my energy drinks. Now, what Red Bulls are going for? What was like 2 for $5, right, in the States? You remember that? It's like 2 for $5, right? Those Red Bulls said 2 for 69 pesos. So when you do the little math conversion, that means those 2 normal cans of Red Bull that would have cost you $5 in the States cost you about $3.50 here in Mexico. That's just one of the conversions I was able to do in my head. Okay? I've been oh my God, terrible at counting here. Like I'm terrible. Okay, it's been terrible, right? So, and I also was looking at, I was gonna get some Captain Morgan. I was gonna get Captain Morgan and Coke, but I couldn't find Captain Morgan. They had like the crack in, they had all kind of stuff. So I was like, all right, let me just go with vodka. Vodka is, you can mix it with fruit juice. So I didn't buy any expensive vodka. I actually went with the cheapest vodka because when it comes to vodka after 2 drinks, I can't tell the difference anymore, except Grey Goose. I can always taste that. I'm not a fan of Grey Goose. I like Tito's. That's just what I do. Okay. But anyway, I grabbed one. There was one, some of the good, better stuff was like 200 pesos or something like that, right? The one I grabbed was 99 pesos. 99 pesos. It means I got a fifth of vodka for less than $5. I think that's right, right? Right. So 100 pesos is $5. So, yeah. And it was 99 pesos. So, you know, that's cheaper than Kharkov vodka. Kharkov is one of the cheapest vodkas you can get. So when I rang it all up, the total of my whole grocery bill came out to 530 something pesos, right? 530 something pesos, right? So when I did the math, it comes out to about 27 bucks. And I had a good amount of stuff, right? Like I might be forgetting some stuff, but mind you, I had this bag, I had to carry all this stuff home. So I had 2 big liter bottles of water, a fifth of vodka. I had 2 sodas, 2 cans of Red Bull, you know, the ham, the meat, the big thing of mayo, the bread, right? I had all this stuff trying to carry it. And I got all that for 27 bucks. That would have probably been in the States, that would have probably been closer about $35 to $40. Honestly believe that. Okay. So it's not huge savings, but you are saving money. Does that make sense? Like I miscounted the burger I got today. I'm gonna talk about that in the video. I miscounted it badly. but it cost about what it would normally cost in the States. But if I'm telling you, the sauteed grilled onions and mushrooms and stuff like that, and they had the prices on the menu. I'm trying to convert their money back to our money, and I was messing up, right? So I'll talk about that in either tomorrow's video or Friday's video. But the two videos I'm going to do next is the one video is I'm gonna actually do a video where I show you guys everything about this apartment, what I like, dislike, how much it costs, what you can expect, right? And then the other video I'm gonna do is that little me at that little stand eating the burger, the hamburguesa con queso. Okay. So so yeah, so I'm gonna have those two videos out. They might come out both tomorrow, or they're definitely gonna come out one will definitely come out tomorrow, one will definitely come out Friday. And then I want to go to the mall. So that might happen tomorrow. It may not. If it happens tomorrow, then that video will come out either on, I don't really do too many weekend stuff. I'm trying to give the weekend to myself. But you can definitely expect if I go to the mall, then I'm going to film that. Now, something I just forgot about, and you guys may have forgotten as well. Do y'all know what tomorrow is? Put it down in the chat if you know. And I don't know if it's going to make a difference me being in Mexico tomorrow. But if you don't know what tomorrow is, it is Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, and I am aquí in Mexico, Cancun, Mexico, on Cinco de Mayo. So, like, do I go out? What do I do? You know, so I will have to figure it out, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know what it means, you know? So, yeah, that's right. Yes. Everybody get it. Cinco de Mayo. Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo, and I'm here aquí in Mexico. So, you know, I'm going to look it up on my phone first. That might change me doing the videos. If there's a Cinco de Mayo celebration here in downtown Cancun, Mexico, I will be there. All right. So that would change my whole filming schedule. That means that, like I said, I'm going to work on one of these videos tonight after the live stream so I can make sure I get one of them out tonight. But me going to Cinco de Mayo, depends on what happens, might change what Friday's video is, if that makes sense. Okay. Then the apartment video I might push off till Monday or something. Also, if I'm not doing much on the weekends or it's a rainy day, then if I have extra footage, which we know I'm going to have extra footage, then expect to see videos on the weekends too. Just because I'm here in an apartment, if it's raining, I'm not going anywhere. So I might as well just put out extra videos. So make sure y'all look out for that stuff. Oh, okay, hold up. Y'all saying a lot of stuff. Everybody's saying to me, we just Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mayo. There has to be. Film it. Sí, lo sé porque mi apartamento está teniendo un evento para el 5 de Mayo. So see, I know that my apartment has an event for Cinco de Mayo. Got it. All right. Yeah. Your apartment has it? Has something for Cinco de Mayo? That's crazy. You know what? You guys are correct. If there is an event, like I said, when I get off of here, I'll do the research and I'll look it up. And if there's an event, then I'm going to try to get to that area before it gets too busy, because I do want to film it. I think that'd be great. If you guys want to see that, you guys said yes. So if there is an event, I'll try to find it and I'll try to be a part of it if I can, you know, respectfully. Obviously, it means a lot. So I want to make sure I'm in a place where I'm safe, but I'm also able to get that kind of stuff. Eleanor says you should go. No, I will. I'm just, like I said, I just got to look it up and figure out where it's at and where things are at in relation to where I'm at. Because remember, I've only walked one day, like a far walk, right? I still haven't done, and there's a lot more stuff, right? Like there's certain things that's close, and there's certain things that, like when I take that walk, it ain't no 1 mile. It's like 3 to 5 miles one way and then 3 to 5 miles back. Now your boy in pretty okay shape, but I am not in cardio shape. So we're gonna work on that. Okay. So it would be a great way to get exposed to their culture. It'd be a great way to get exposed to their culture. It would be a great way potentially for me to make more friends. I think that if you go ahead and you have a video titled Cinco de Mayo in El Centro, Cancun, Mexico, then that's a good video. I'm sorry. Like, that's a winning video, right? Like, that's the kind of video that could jumpstart your channel. You know what I mean? It's like one of those, in theory, it could. And so if I can do it, like I said, if I can do it safely, I'll do it. Because there'll be a lot of people out. And so I got to think about my safety, where I'm at, how I'm gonna get back, you know, especially if there's like large crowds, how do I get back? How do we get through the crowds? Like, but again, you know what? It's an experience. I'll do it. So yes, you go to a Walmart, it's pretty affordable, and that's Walmart. Okay. There's a lot of little stores, little mom and pop stores, little places you can eat. And so expect that if you are not a subscriber on this channel, subscribe to this channel, because I am going to actually be a foodie. I'm going to take some time. Sometimes it might be different places. Not going to be all the time, but I'm going to have videos where I stop and I try different places to eat. Then I show you different things. Eventually, I'll get back to Hotel Zone and show you guys the Hotel Zone party area stuff. I'll show you all that. There's so much that I want to show you guys. I will be here at least 2 meses, right? 2 months. I'll be here at least that long, and then but probably longer. And then we'll talk about that when the time comes. But whatever you guys, if you think you guys want to see that stuff, if you start seeing something, you're like, yo, that was cool. Can we see more of that? Let me know. This channel is you guys. You guys have contributed to this channel. You guys have, this is your channel. It's your channel. Yeah, I'm excited for all the content coming. Eleanor, literally, if you go out with your camera, doing that much walking every day, you can't help but come up with content. Like, it's like, I don't know if I can edit it fast enough. You know what I mean? And then the editing style is a little bit different. I tried to do a little bit different today while keeping it still the Simsational Gent, but at the same time, like making it my own, but at the same time, kind of like, you know, like there were certain things I should have paced a little faster. There's certain things I should have shown a little bit more of. But again, if you knew how I was filming and people passing me, I was being very careful with my camera. If that makes sense. So, all right. So listen, you guys, thank you for being here with me. Thank you all for all the super chats. My God, like I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am for everybody contributing to the channel. And again, the money that comes in for this channel, right? Like, I put it back into the channel. Sean is gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Like, Sean is gonna be okay. All right. I'm only here in this apartment for 28 days. So one of the things that is happening that I'm gonna have to do in the next week or so is I gotta figure out where my next apartment is. So there's another reason why I need to get out and get around. The apartment that I want, you guys, is about the same price as this one. It might be a little bit more, it might be a little less. But if I get that one, the live stream is gonna be banging, y'all. The live stream is gonna be banging, okay? I'm talking about like the view. If I could get that apartment. My uncle was in it and he had like a high-rise apartment where he could oversee, like you could see across the water over to Hotel Zone. Like, yo, bruh, you like that? He was like that. And so he told me the price. And the reason why I spent a little bit more, I didn't get the chance to tell y'all that. Why did I spend a little bit more? I was gonna talk about it on the video, but I'll say it here for you guys. I spent a little bit more in this apartment. One of my friends told me, he said, well, why did you spend so much? You know, whatever. Yes, I wanted to live I wanted an apartment right about the $400 to $500 dollar range. That's what I wanted. Okay. Problem was that the ones that I had seen, I did not like. I'm not saying like there's some really good apartments you can get for $400 or $500 here. You can. You absolutely can. But you also have to realize that this is my first time living outside of the country. Like this is this is comparable to some of the places I've lived in the United States, right? But I wanted to pay a little bit more because I wanted to have enough space and ambiance to be able to do the Simsational Gent right, to be able to work and have a good workflow and stuff. And again, I told you I take the money and I invest it into the business. So me paying a little bit more so that we can have this pink psychedelic background is more important than me just trying to rough it out for a few extra bucks. Does that make sense? So I tell you guys about living your best life. And so part of this is a congratulations to me to say, hey, bro, like you earned this. You worked hard for it. So, if your apartment costs us a little bit more, but I can tell you it's half as cheap as what I was paying back in Las Vegas. This place cost me half as much as my rent did in Vegas. I want y'all to keep that in your mind. And I'm comfortable, baby. Okay? I'm comfortable. So, that's one of the upsides, right? So like, I got goals. I got bigger goals. Oh, great question. Actually, I was about to get to the questions of the day. The question of the day was so y'all can ask me any questions y'all want to get. If y'all have questions, please ask them. If y'all have any questions about what I talked about thus far, let me know. Elmo says, yes, I totally get that. I had that when I went to Japan. I made many videos from that trip. Yeah, so you're going to make videos on the trip, so you might as well be in somewhere comfortable. Obviously, stay within your budget, stay within your means. But this channel, I try to keep the look a certain way, right? Here on the Gent. And so, yeah, I'm gonna pay a little bit more to make sure you guys have like you see, like, oh man, the place don't look too bad. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all in detail in the video, and you'll see the goods, the bads, the uglies. You can decide for yourself. And then you can have an idea of what an apartment may look like at that range in a place like this. And that's really where the goal is for that. Dave says, did you rent through Airbnb? Good question, Dave. So I tried to rent through Airbnb and I had a place laid out and I was in love with the place. I was in love with the place. When I say this right here would have looked like a crack house, okay, compared to the place I had. And it was roughly the same price, a little bit higher, but un poquito. So, just as I was getting ready to secure this place, I went to go, it has you save, hey, tell us when you're arriving. Like you have to answer a few questions. I went to go try to put my phone number into Airbnb. Airbnb would not take my phone number. So I couldn't book the room. Now, mind you, the flight was already booked. I was already coming here and I couldn't book. So I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So luckily, I actually use Expedia a lot. And I use it so much that I have the members pricing and I get all the little deals and stuff because I use it that much. And I booked several trips through it. And, I'm actually going to try to get an affiliate sponsor from them too, because I spent too much money through them, Expedia, not to have a little link so that people can get like, 10, 15, 20% off of different costs and stuff like that. So, again, at this point, expect to start seeing those links down below. But I'm only going to put links down there for things that I think that I support. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to just have links down there for shit just to have links down there. I want, if you look into travel and stuff like that, then, I'm just going to put what I use. Now, is it the best? Who knows? But they help me. So I went back through my Expedia app and then I found this place. And honestly, it was like, bam, it was quick. It was quick. And the dude that owns this whole house complex, he got back to me as soon as it got booked through. He had all the information to me immediately. The directions were on point. Literally from the moment I got here, I just, gave it one good read, how to get the key and everything like that. Everything was just smooth. I came straight into the apartment. It was fine. The only thing is the AC was off and I'm sweating bullets, okay? Because your boy used to that dry heat now in Vegas, not this moisture, all this moisture, you know what I mean? All this precipitation of the face. Eleanor says, yes, reach out. That's what I did with Vera Bradley, and they gave me a code. Yeah, absolutely. So it's about that time, Eleanor, where I reach out to the companies. I think that there's enough upside to my channel. There's enough subscribers. There's just enough, even with the views, there's enough views now to be able to say, okay, I get this many views. And I even went the VPN, I said, look, right, this is what I'm getting. And I'm doing this now, I'm traveling. So travel channels tend to do better. I see increased growth over the next, right? Like you talk to people like in a business, I anticipate this much more growth over the course of this much time. I think I'd be a good fit because I'm going to be traveling. I'm a full-time traveler now, and I'm using your VPN. Wouldn't you want me as your ambassador? I'm just playing, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button so people know about this channel. Subscribe if you're new here. You don't know who the hell I am. Well, I am the Simsational Gent. My name is Sean C. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon notification. That's the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos here on TSG. All right. T-Mac says, we're ready to see what that Mexico life be like, all the way lit. T-Mac, man. T-Mac, man. I promise you I'm coming with it. I'm coming with that Mexico life, man. Just, I honestly, okay, so I told you I didn't sleep for 27 hours. Y'all ready for this? Not even lying about this. I went to bed right before 11. I mean, I held out. I was like, 11 is perfect because I want to be up late enough so that, because I like editing videos at night. And then I want to get up early enough that I can still like finish up my editing, get to the gym, do all this stuff like I used to, right? Because I don't need to be out at night around here unless I have a plan, right? So I went to bed. I mean, I passed out. I'm talking about 27 hours. I was exhausted. Out, T-Man, out. Or no, out. That's out. That's safe. Out. It's like you play baseball, Sean. How do you? So, man, I woke up at 3:30, man. I woke up at 3:30. And I've been up since 3:30. Did I take a little nap today? Yeah, I took a little power hour. I think I got about like 1 or 2 down before I did this live stream. So I slept like 4 hours. And I got up at 3:30, 3 o'clock, couldn't go back to sleep. And so I said, I'm gonna start working on my videos. I'm gonna start working on this stuff. And that's what I started doing. Like if I'm not gonna sleep, I might as well work. And look, my mom could attest to this if she was watching this video. She's probably asleep right now. But while I was at my mom's house, I felt bad because I feel like I wasn't hanging out with my mom and my sister, maybe like they would like me to, but I couldn't get out of that work mindset. Like I literally put in, I don't watch TV like talking about, I put in, I just read it. Oh man. I'm gonna read that in a second. But I put in a lot of work on this channel. If I'm not watching you guys' videos, the ones that are content creators, listening to that, listening to my Saints podcast, there's a couple of little geeky stuff I listen to, like, Comics Explained. That brother got a good channel. If you like comics and you want to learn about them, Comics Explained is shout out to Comics Explained, bro. I hope you see my video. I think the algorithm says, hey, somebody shouted you out. Shout out to Comics Explained. Great channel. Totally different genre, but I rock with that dude. But there's a couple things I watch. But other than that, I put the time right back here in these videos. I put in the time to like think of new ideas. If y'all know, I have 3 folders worth of just the content from here. And then I have about 3 or 4 other folders. I asked you guys like a week ago. I said, hey, these are some video ideas I got. Which one do you want to see the most? You guys told me that video is in a folder. All the clips and everything is ready to go. Matter of fact, I already filmed that video and all the clips are just waiting. It's just waiting for me to edit. Like, that's how backlogged I am from traveling. You know what? I actually might put that video together tonight. Tomorrow, if I could put together 2 videos tonight, then maybe I could have a 2 for tomorrow. One early and one late. But the problem is I haven't slept. So I think I'm not going to do it. I think the best thing is to put in the work on a smaller video, get to bed at a decent time. And since tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, it could potentially be a very long day for me. And the rest is the most important part. We'll get to the videos. They'll come out when they come out. Okay? Dave says, part of getting old, Sean. I know, Dave. I know. My back. So me, shout out to everybody that took care of me over the last month, right? My brother up there in Cali, seeing my son out there in Michigan. Hotel room was really nice. I did a live stream in the hotel room. You guys was like, okay, cool. It's normal Sean live stream, right? And then my mom, shout out to her. Me and her was fighting over who get couch or bed or whatever. Not fighting. Like, I wasn't fighting. I knew where I was good at. And then between all those places, my back and my neck is tore up. So part of getting old, yes. My God, like, sleeping in that bed was the first time I had any semblance of relief. I think that's why I woke up at the 4-hour point. I think that was like, I got so much rest in 4 hours than I did sleeping 6 or 7. My body was like, you're good. You got everything you need. Ain't no problems here. So, that king size bed in the background, man, it's actually just the perfect amount of soft. There's no dips in it. It ain't hard. Like, pillows don't have my head all cocked-eyed. Okay. So, what was I about to say to you guys? What else happened? The other thing is, I knew I had to get somewhere. We're not done yet, y'all. We're not done. I'm almost done, but we're not done yet. I was walking home from Walmart, and as I was I had to make 2 corners, and I'd be back in this place, right? So really convenient. And it's not like a perfect square. It's kind of more like this. So you round the corner, and then I'm home. I smelled the food, so I thought it was somebody barbecuing in their backyard. I thought it was just a party or something. But when I looked, it was a restaurante. It was a restaurante. So I said, hamburguesa? I know she said hot dogs. I forgot how you say hot dogs in Spanish, but I know hot dogs. It's hot dogs. And then, hamburguesa, y pollo. So all those things are here, right there. And they put them on a sandwich and stuff like that. And then there's papas fritas, French fries, and papas fritas. How you say it? Papas fritas. And then, so there's all that, and there's this juice, not like the sweet juice, like the juice I used in that. I'm talking about like, it's natural juice, like not like GMO sweetened juice, extra sweetened juice. It was really good. And so, like I said, I'm gonna show you all that, but I passed it, and I was like, ¿cuántos? And she told me a price. That's why I think I was confused. She told me a price, but then when you look at the menu, the hot dogs were cheaper. The hot dogs were a cheap thing. The hamburguesa con queso was, that's the one that was like 119 pesos, right? 120 pesos. So I'm the one that picked the more expensive the food. My bad. But that hot dog is loaded. They put all kind of stuff in there. It's like, it's amazing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get one, but I'd rather just have the hamburger first. So I passed that place, and it was good. It was really good. So I got back to the house and everything, and then, I looked at the receipt. I told you all about that. What else am I missing? I mean, obviously there's a bunch of creatures outside. We're gonna talk about that when I do the home video and stuff. But honestly, my impressions of leaving or being here so far is, I've been moving around so much over the past month. I guess I'm just trying to feel comfortable. and there's no way to instantly feel comfortable, right? It just takes time. You just got to be around. And I actually feel okay. This feels a little bit different than being in the hotel zone, obviously, where you have amenities that make you feel like, okay, this is real cool, right? Like being in the beach, I mean, being in the pool every day at like 3 p.m. with a drink in your hand, right? You got the wristband, all drinks were free, except the top shelf stuff. Top shelf stuff wasn't, but you got a drink, whatever. I was drinking vodka, Captains. I had been making Mai Tais. Like basically, I just had all kind of combination alcohol going through my system last time I was here, and so it's easy. This wasn't supposed to be easy. I'm living in a city, and you got to walk places. It gets grimy. You gotta move around. You gotta move a certain way, and I like it though. Like that's why I live in cities. I like that. I like that move. I mean, like, yeah, you gotta have your head on a swivel, but like, if it's too peaceful, too quiet, I'm not saying disorder. I'm just saying I like moving. I like seeing people. A place where you sit and just hearing the beach. I'm sure I need that at some point, but there is nothing like moving amongst people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I can't explain. Maybe I'm crazy now, but so my first impressions is I wasn't too keen on being in here, and now like I'm kind of happy about it, if that makes sense. I'm actually having a good time. I'm not saying a good time, but I mean I haven't really done anything yet, but I'm feeling okay. Like I don't feel like I regret it. I feel good. You know what I mean? Like I'm excited to see a bunch of stuff. And when I moved to Vegas, I was excited to see stuff, but there was stuff that I was like just putting on the back burner. And now I just don't want to put stuff on the back burner. I'm just like, yo, when can I, like, what's next, And honestly, the other thing is I have a budget. And unfortunately, due to some family stuff, my budget might get cut into a little bit. And that sucks. And I think, that's the tension I feel today because I was doing fine. I was like, okay, I'm adjusting. And then family, something popped up, and you're like, things happen, but it's kind of like, man, I swear, it's like two steps forward and one back. I mean, one step forward and two knocked back. And I'm tired of living like that, man. I'm tired of like, yo, I'm doing everything I can to avoid risk or to do what I got to do, and then I feel like there's always something, man. And it's like, and that was another reason I left the United States, because I think it's not just me. Some of you guys might feel like that out there too, where you feel like, man, every time you make one step forward, you get knocked three back. Like every time, like, man, you see yourself making progress. Maybe you making moves. You out there trying to do your, get on your purpose, your grind, and all these different things. And then you're making these moves, and all of a sudden, bam, something has happened. Somebody needs something. Somebody going through it. And you're like, Jesus, man, what did I do all this for? And again, things happen. But what really irks me is because that's the way it's been since I was a kid. Those Christmases, sorry, my sinuses, those Christmases where you're like, yeah, baby, I couldn't get it right now, but once I get paid after the first, then yeah, you're gonna have your present. And then the first come along and then nothing. Oh, I couldn't get it this time, whatever, until, then Christmas didn't happen for you. That's why I don't celebrate that crap. Not just because of the gift giving. And I didn't really care about the gifts. But you told me you was going to do something and you didn't do it. It's disappointing. So what's even more disappointing is I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and then other people not doing what they doing affects me. And that hurts because it's like, I want to help you, but when are you going to help yourself? So, that's the stress that I don't miss. I don't, there's a stress living in the States that that you don't have when you're out here. Like, there is a survival aspect of living out here, yes, but there's a survival aspect everywhere. Like, I'm not going to tell you, I tell you all about being safe here because I'm in another country, but I can honestly tell you, and sorry, let me back it up. And then you have people say, oh, be safe out there. You ain't never even been here before. You just going by what you see on TV. These have been some of the nicest, friendliest people I've met. It's not to say I'm not in danger. It's just to say, look, I understand. I understand there's risk coming out here. People telling you about, oh, you know how it is out there. No, you don't know how it is out there. You haven't left anywhere. The brother that was here earlier, right, Jaquez, who's, lived in Mexico for a year, I care about his opinion. He's going to tell me how to be safe because he's lived it. And it's not to dismiss people's concern or safety. But what it is saying is that don't be the person that's telling a person to be safe where you think you're helping them and you end up being a person that actually killed their dreams. Because you've instilled fear in them to go forward. Sometimes the best people amongst us, the ones that are most successful, the ones that make it, they do things without fear. It almost seems like reckless abandon. I mean, God damn it, Elon Musk just said, I'm gonna buy Twitter today. That is the stupidest shit I was like, when I heard that, I'm like, why would you want Twitter? And I know it's making money. I know it's one of the biggest engines or whatever the hell thing. He didn't even buy it for that reason. Just like I bought these chips as F off money, I got the money, I just buy some chips. That's how he bought Twitter. So you gotta go for it. I'm telling y'all now, right? This last part of me talking on this live stream is the title is why I left the US. I left the US and I moved to Cancun. I left the US because there are a bunch of dream killers in the United States. You may know some. You may be one. You may be the killer of your own dreams and you don't even know it. And anybody who's objective can say, Sean said he was going to do what he just did. And it took years. I've been saying this for years. But I'm here because I didn't let the negativity stop me. How many of you guys are letting the negativity of your environment, of the people around you, within yourself, stop you from doing what you said you're going to do? I left a lot of people that are very special to me to be here right now. And there's one in particular I'm thinking about. And it sucks. It sucks because, like, it just sucks that you got to go. But I had to be here. I have to do this. I can't explain it. I can't even explain it into full words why I have to do this. And I don't know what that means. It could be bad. I could be saying something bad, but yeah, T-Mac, you're absolutely right. The struggle of unplugging from the matrix is real, bro. You know what, T-Mac, when I got into my car accident, there was some stuff I was watching. I was watching some conscious stuff, right? I stopped watching TV. Actually, the reason why I don't watch TV anymore is because after the car accident, it just didn't make, like, a lot of things didn't make sense anymore. Like, why do we do that? Like, I didn't, like, when you start pulling the string, right? Now you're tugging the war now, right? You unravel that string and it becomes a tug of war. And when you unplug, it's like, there was a statement in the Matrix. Let me just put T-Mac's comment on the screen. Matrix is one of my favorite movies of all time. because it's deep. One of the things that happened in there was Neo went into the Matrix. He got told what the Matrix was. And he said, oh, he's going to pop. He's like, it can't be. It can't be. And he threw up. And then he woke up, and there was a look on his face like, wow, this is real. And then Lawrence Fishburne, who was playing Morpheus, was sitting there next to him. He said, this is real. He's like, he told him about like how hard it is to unplug a mind once it's been into the Matrix for too long. Some of you guys have been plugged into the Matrix for so long, you don't know how to unplug from it. That's why you tell people like, oh, you know how it is out there. Just support them. Just support that person in your life that's going after it. Now, if they about to pour their money into Publishers Clearinghouse, stop their ass. Okay, stop their ass, all right? If they go on Amway, stop them, all right? If they're in a pyramid scheme, stop them. But I mean, if you know it's something that's going to be potentially really good, but that's the thing about dreams. They don't, you don't know what's going to happen. But God bless the dreamer. But back to that Matrix point, he said, he told me, he said, look, if you could go back in, would you really? Could you really? You know the truth now. If I put you back into the Matrix of knowing the truth, you're going to show a system error. They didn't say all that, but you're going to get figured out. Because you can't go back. It's like trying to put toothpaste back in the tube. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube once you do stuff like this. And honestly, you know, this ain't my first time traveling. This is my first time living in a different country. And so with my traveling, every time I went to another place or I had to pack up and move cross country, or, you know, I'm living on this side of the country, so I go up to these parts of Canada, and I live on this side of the country, so I go up to these parts of Canada, right? Like, drove there too, just drove it. Before there was GPS, sometimes I got that Rand Atlas McNally, or put it down in the comments. I forgot what it's called. Rand McNally Atlas. That's it. Rand McNally Atlas. Yeah. So, oh, I knew it was coming up. No problem. Sorry, Sean, we're about to have dinner, but enjoyed the live stream. I'll leave you playing to support. Hey, no problem. No problem. I'm only going to go for a little bit longer. You unplug from the Matrix is tough. It's tough. And I just knew at some point I couldn't go back. There's just no way to go back. I can't. And that's what I want people to know. That's what I want a specific person to know, that like I can't go back to the Matrix. I can't. I am trying to work as hard as I can. I just can't do it. I can't. And I'll be honest with you, the end of my Navy career, I worked really, really hard, man. I got thrown into something and I said, man, please don't put me in this. And I'm like, I can't trust anybody else to do this. I'm like, this job sucks. And he's like, yeah, I know. And I just remember doing it. And then I started like, I didn't need an alarm clock to wake up at 5 in the morning. Anybody know me? If y'all been on this channel, I'm a night person. And man, I had a responsibility. I was on time. I did it. I made things better. I was able to keep the legacy going. And when I needed the command most, and that put a sour taste in my mouth, man. It just told me that no matter how hard you work for somebody else, they don't give a shit. I know that's not the case in all things. My boss at Casa de Amore, shout out to Mike. I love him. That's one of my good friends. He always looked out for me. But that's like a rare case. It's a rare case. Actually, the last 2 places I worked were great. But at that point, you couldn't put the toothpaste back in the tube. I was already leaving. So But for the most part, I can't. I gotta be my own boss now. How many of you guys got that dream? How many of you guys got that dream? Well, I want for the rest of 2022, for us or for you guys, if you have that type of dream or you have a dream, I want for you to take the time to write it out. Write out your dreams, write out your goals. And then I want you to have a plan for each goal. Everything you do on a daily and weekly basis should be supporting your goals. That's what they should be doing. If you're doing dumb stuff that's not supporting the overall goals, then that means you need to stop doing it. I know too many people that's like, oh, well, this is what I do, blah, blah, blah. Well, what is it doing to help you? But no, I just like to do it. Like, then why are you doing it? What sense does it make? It's not advancing you. It's not making you better. It's not making you feel better. So, you know, that flight to Mexico was lit, bro. I imagine it was me though. Yeah. Hey. Well, I just got set back on my cash a little bit. I'm about to be set back on my cash because I got to help out family. Which sucks. Because I wanted to be able to at least do like a day or two down in the hotel zone, right? Like just get a night or two down in the hotel zone and be able to walk around and get that kind of stuff. It's not that I can't go, but if you're going to pay a cab and a taxi to go both ways, then you're already halfway to the price of a hotel down in hotel zone. One step forward, 3 steps back. Seriously, man. So I'm sorry I got a little deep at the end. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, that's not what I wanted to put up there. Question of the day. What part or aspect of my first day in Cancun here that did you find the most interesting that you can relate to? That let me know. Let's get the conversation started down below. Y'all can leave it afterwards. Y'all can leave it in the chat right now. I'll take a couple of questions, but I'm gonna cut this stream off in about a few minutes. Give it a few more minutes, and then I need to start getting working on tomorrow's video, and I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out what's going on here in Cancun for Cinco de Mayo, because again, I want to get that for you guys. Like, that is a great idea. I'm in Mexico for Cinco de Mayo. Like, right? You know how fucking crazy that is. So like, muy loco. So loco mucho. So I want to get that. So it means I need to get editing and get to bed at a decent hour, so I have the energy for tomorrow. Because it's gonna be a lot of walking, I suspect. But I want to get that video out. That Cinco de Mayo video, probably most likely, if I do it tomorrow, if I do it tomorrow, I figure, I don't know how crazy it'll get. So I tell you what, I'd be dedicated to getting a Cinco de Mayo video out by Saturday. Yeah, that's doable. That's doable. Saturday. At worst, Monday, but I'm gonna try to get it out on the weekend because people are gonna still be celebrating through the weekend for Cinco de Mayo. You know, so. All right. Well, if there's no other questions, let me give my thanks to everybody. There's a lot of chats tonight. T-Mac, thank you very much for being here. Brick Girls Go Stateside. Make sure you go check out their channel. Thank you to my friend Eleanor Elaborate. She actually does have a channel, so go check it out if you want. Dave and Kathy, great channel. Go check them out. Thank you for being here, my friends. Thank you for the super chat as well. T-Mac, thank you for the super chat. Actually, I'm gonna get up there. I don't know why I'm doing it now. Who else we have up in the house that we had tonight? Then we had my boy Richie Mack from Zoom to Thailand, the travel OG himself, came through and said what's up and dropped a super chat. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm actually thinking about coming to Thailand for the winter time. And the reason is, why was I going to go for winter time for the winter? There was a good reason why it was better for me to think about that. Plus, I want to go for that celebrity golf tournament, bro. I need you to show me how to golf again, bro. So if you ever see that, thank you. Let me give a shout out here to Jaquez. Thank you, brother, for being here. Thank you for the super chat. Also, Brick Girls Go to Stateside. Thank you for the super chat. I know you're letting it play in the background because you eat dinner. This is also my friend Wanda. Thank you for the super chat, Wanda. Also, check out her channel. It is amazing. My friend does a great job on her channel, and she is growing exponentially. Go subscribe to that channel. It's a good family channel. Shout out to my boy Lucis for the super chat. Thank you for being here, my brother. You always come hard with it. And then if I've forgotten, Dave and Kathy, thank you for your super chat as well. I did not forget. I just gonna try to go up in order. I already said thank you for those super chats. Who else was up in the house today? Shout out to my boy Torrey Shepard. Who dat? We got Chris Olave on the Saints. We have Trevor Penning. I think that we got a lot of pieces that's gonna help us. But thank you to keeping your word for coming over from the Saints podcast over to my little lowly live stream. Okay. All right. Who else am I missing? I got Eleanor. I got Tori. I got Dave. Wow, you guys did a lot of chatter day. Shout out to my brother. My brother made my live stream tonight. That's crazy, man. Thank you, bro, for being here. Even though I know you don't like me, but whatever. Just playing, bro. Just playing. Shout out to Mr. GG, Men's Daily Advice and Entertainment or Encouragement Channel. Go check that brother out. Always dropping some bombs, some knowledge. Are you ready, though? So we got my brother. Shout out to my boy, Neil. I have a story to tell. Go check out this dude's channel. That's my boy. That's my brother. Check it out. Thank you for being here tonight, Neil. I know you putting in that work. Shout out to my friend Claudia. Claudia, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hit me up when you get a chance. Let me know how everything going with you. Okay. And then we got my good friend Kiva, who I grew up with. Thank you, baby girl, for being here. Thank you so much. I know, Kiva, you live in your best life, especially, you know what I mean? We put in that work in the military, you know what I mean? So I know you and I like, this is easy. This is the fun part of life right now. So I appreciate you for being here and supporting as much as you have been. Who else did I forget in this? Well, I got a lot of comments tonight. Then we also have On Track Man. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for supporting the channel. And I hope that you come back again. I really appreciate it. And next time I won't hide that like button, but hide that like button. I think that's it. I think I named everybody. Crazy. So listen, check it out. Last thing I'm gonna tell you guys. There's a lot of content coming to this channel. Again, the stuff that I expect for y'all to see is I'm gonna put out a video very soon about the little restaurant from around the corner. I'm also gonna go out tomorrow and try to see where I could be at the Cinco de Mayo and see if I can bring you guys some content on that. Also, I'm gonna do an actual video and tour the apartment, let you see all the stuff about the apartment, tell you how much it is, the things I like and dislike. So all those videos are coming up next to you guys, and I hope you guys like it. Again, bear with me on the styling. I'm trying to get used to doing vlog style stuff. Additionally, I'm also trying not to get robbed out here. Okay, I ain't, look, cause like I've been running this in my head. Little dude trying to rob me. Like I'm like, just give him the money, and then the partner is like, I reserve the right to you up. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to just be smart and be safe so I can live and fight another day. You can always get money back, can't get your life back. Okay, but these are things I've been thinking about since I've been here. Because I've been like, man, I will punt, kick a, run up on me the wrong way. You're gonna learn today, boy. You're gonna learn today. So thank you guys for being here. That's the content that's going to happen. That's what you guys should expect that's coming up here. And I hope you guys really, really appreciate that. And I cannot find what I'm looking for. Oh, found it. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. Again, expect that content to come out soon. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And with that being said, live your best life.